So yeah, episode 4 recap today, which, I mean, ultimately, today's pretty much gonna be more gameplay than anything. There's not gonna be a lot to discuss, not a lot of, like, major shit happened in the last episode. A couple little things, but to get to the actual introduction of Henry and Sam, we've got quite a bit to go through. That's a lot of combat encounters, so hopefully we can get that all done tonight in a reasonable amount of time. Considering, you know, I don't play this game as much as I used to. Hopefully we don't struggle too bad with some of the encounters, and also, you know, a couple of encounters that we did last stream, my ammo management was not as strong as I usually have it when I play Grounded, so who knows how I'm gonna be with that. But yeah, we're playing through to Sam and Henry. Time allotting if I struggle too much and, you know, I can't get to them. I might do a little bit tomorrow if need be, but the plan is to get through it all tonight so that tomorrow can just be a chill stream starting to de-rest Shadow for the hotfix on Tuesday. Because, yeah, if you're not aware already, I will be running Shadow of the Tomb Raider on February 14th for Lara Croft's canonical birthday. So, yeah. Stop by for that. The host of Time Capsule, Tippy, is classic? I think she's classic Tomb Raiders that she runs. But she runs some Tomb Raider games. I run the newer Tomb Raider games. And Shadow is well deserving of a proper showcase for the glitchless run, because that is pretty wild for a glitchless run. So, it'll be a good time. And we'll get some story, because there's a lot of unskippable scenes in Shadow's run, so it'll be a good time. It's a late start, unfortunately, but if you can make it, it's gonna be a good time. But anyway, the plans for tonight is Last of Us. So let's get into it. Feels it, the music? Oh yeah, that's right. This is a brand new controller. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. So what the hell was that alert? Notification. Whatever. You still haven't watched the episode? I mean, not a whole lot happened. We do get a new faction. The hunter group antagonist of the area is no longer just like a random group of just like hunters. It's actually an organized group. I mean, they do appear somewhat organized to an extent in this, in the game, but they seem much more like a cohesive, slightly military-esque hierarchy group in the show's universe that actually like are targeting Henry specifically, not just like searching for random survivors. Yes, So they actually play it looks like they actually have like a reason to exist and play a role rather than, you know, just being there to inform gameplay, because that's pretty much how the enemies in Pittsburgh are in the game. They're just there for, you know, well, we need gameplay. Hey, mannequin. You... Yell. What did you do now? Who did you piss off now that you're getting flagged as a suspicious user? Probably because you get timed out and banned like a shit ton in Kim's chat and shit. You are legitimately flagged as a suspicious user. It's freaking amazing. Yeah, I know it's not just Kim's. I just know it happens a shit ton in Kim's. I know it's not just there, though. That's hilarious. Hey, Tasia. That's actually great, because you go into some randoms chat that has some of the Twitch security settings on. You are going to be flagged for them, and they're not going to know who you are or why you're getting flagged. Priceless. Love it. Love it. Alright, we got a shit ton of gameplay to get through, so let's just get going. I'm hoping this continues in the cutscenes. I don't know, we might have to do truck push again. I don't know when it actually saves when it comes to quitting out during cutscenes like I did, for the sake of, you know, trying to leave it where the show was, but let's find out, because I've never quit out mid-cutscenes before. It's the first time I've ever done that with this game. Okay, we just have to go through the one again. I'll let it play out rather than skipping it. We can watch the one with Bill first again, and then if you're watching on YouTube, I will cut it out. But yeah, we'll watch that, and then we'll go to
this'll do.
The actual truck ride, which is in the episode.
Just
pretty
keep it running, all right?
Much line for line.
That girl nearly got us killed.
You gotta admit, she did hold her own back there.
You ain't gonna make it. Oh. Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Bill, about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal. And
We square.
we're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Alright, here's where we left off the last one. So, this is episode 4 territory now.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't
Okay,
look
so there's
like
no
it,
comic
but
book
this
in the
here
show.
is not a bad read. Only one problem.
As of yet.
Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you
Though
get
by the
that?
look of Sam,
Back at Bill's.
there might
I
be
mean, all this stuff was just lying
an
there.
introduction to comics from him. He looks like he's obsessed with superheroes,
What else did you get?
Well,
given the drawing and painting on his face.
here. This make you all nostalgic?
But this is...
That is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
better than nothing. Oh. I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight.
It isn't, but
Light
comics
on the
and,
reading,
you
but it's
know,
got some interesting
everything.
photos.
Also-
that ain't for kids.
the
Whoa!
adult men's
How the hell
magazine
can you even walk around
that
with that thing?
is
Rid of
Look,
that.
hold
Just
your
in the
horses.
show
I wanna
is a
see what
prop
all
from the
this is
game.
about.
The cover,
Why
the
are they all
cover
stuck
is
together?
actually lifted from the game. They made, so they did Mortal Kombat instead of the
fucking
turning for the game, but they actually made a prop of the magazine. That was pretty hilarious for me. It was like as soon as Ellie held up the magazine, I'm like,
You know what?
it's direct from the game. That is totally the cover of the magazine from the game.
why don't you try to get some sleep? All right.
I'm not even tired.
The crash doesn't happen while this song's playing.
Well, perfect.
This song's just while they're driving.
Now what?
Is there even any music playing in the truck once, you know, the ambush happens? I don't think there is.
Screw it.
At least I don't recall. But yeah, the Hank Williams track doesn't happen when the ambush happens.
Easy. Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
I don't think the cards have too much to do with Savage Starlight. I don't know, I can't remember. It's been a while since I picked one of them up. There might be. I know a lot of the cards are actual, like, devs. A lot of the cards are members of the dev team. I did appreciate that, like,
Okay.
Then get out.
the crash in the show is a lot more plausible. Just like having someone up, funneling them into an alley, having someone drop a cinder block on the windshield, and having like a spike strip set up and that is a lot more plausible for them to, you know, do that as a repeated thing on cars than, you know, having to push a fucking bus up a hill every fucking time to reset their ambush trap. And push it to time it hitting a vehicle. Much, much more plausible. Also, I have no idea what guns I have out.
Fucker!
This could be interesting.
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Watch out!
Stay down.
Oh, I do have this out, but I only have one shot. And I missed it. Good job. Good job, Jay. This is gonna suck. Having to, you know, come out of being rusty. Like, while warming up with this combat encounter. And I couldn't even press it.
Over the bus!
Yeah, but... Where'd that guy go? Shit. That's not good.
Go around.
Hey, fuckface!
Oh, Ellie, you missed! No! Ellie, you hit the fucking counter! God damn it. Oh, that was a shoulder. I am using so much ammo here.
Shit.
Yeah.
killed all of them.
Shit. Spread out. Watch your backs. Damn. This tourist got some scrap in him.
Go search the area. If you care. Well,
Nothing. You see anything?
same. Let's keep looking.
Ellie, you're kind of in the way. Okay, let's try to get these last three without using ammo if possible. Did you just glitch out for a second? I'm pretty sure you just glitched out for a second. And also, why are you two so close together? Why are we using the buddy system?
You find anything yet? Hey, talk to me. Look, man, we can.
Whatever, we'll use one more shot there just to get it done. Okay. I mean, 10's still okay.
I think that's the last of them. You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good.
And that was damage-free, I'm pretty sure.
You know the drill. Look around, see if there's anything
Yeah,
we can
that was
use.
damage-free.
Roger that.
Alright, I got a brick. Grab that. Cloth somewhere, is there not? That just didn't... In my head? Must be just in my head. There's some parts and shit here. There's nothing in here on grounded, correct? Correct. Got parts. Nothing in that drawer. More parts. And binding? Binding.
See anything?
I think that's it. So yeah, ambush is moderately similar. I mean, they make it a lot more realistic in game of, you know, kind of staying in both parties, staying way in cover, firing warning shots at each other. You know, not really taking any major risks. No one's going fucking insane Rambo, superhuman type shit. Joel ensures Ellie gets to safety in the game, too. Instead of, you know, being just randomly here.
Hey, maybe we can go through here.
And then they kind of combine the hotel kitchen combat with the ambush, where Joel ends up in a desperate situation at the end of it. And the gun that Ellie took at the end of episode 3, she ends up using to save Joel. She doesn't actually get a kill on the guy, but she shoots the guy off of Joel. And we kind of get somewhat... Yeah, because we don't... Like, a lot of what happens, pretty much everything that happens from right here until Sam and Henry, minus the whole Ellie getting a gun, is pretty much there just for the sake of gameplay. Like, there's really not a lot that happens. And the one conversation we get just after this building, before the next area of enemies, with, like, you know, Fedra killing innocent people because, you know, they can't take them in the QZ and all that, and, you know, dead people don't get affected and all of that. We already had that conversation in the game on the way to Bill's. I mean, in the show. We already had that conversation in the show on the way to Bill's, so that's probably the only other significant thing that happens from here until then in the game that you know, isn't there just for the sake of gameplay. So yeah, we still get that. The tone of the whole thing is definitely different, though. We'll go over that a bit more once we get to the whole Ellie saving Joel's ass, but there's definitely a different tone to it. That whole situation in the show than how it plays in the game.
All right, go. See if you can get it propped open with something.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
Right. Okay, go!
Ellie's legs just glitched out there for a second.
All right, I got it.
Look.
Yeah, we do. I think that, if I recall, that comes toward the end of the episode before they're going. So at the episode ends. Again, we'll touch on it a bit more when we get to like Sam and Henry, but the episode ends basically them finding, once things quiet down after the ambush, them finding a place to rest. And when they're asleep, they get woken up at gunpoint with Sam and Henry, like Sam and Henry holding them at gunpoint, basically telling them to be quiet. All right, Ellie.
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
Man, that is a lot of people that didn't make it.
I knew I should have turned the damn truck around.
We lived.
Barely. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right, don't touch that. Because we're going to do the smoke bomb dupe. So just grab that. So, like I said, we are going to break the game a little bit, or / use exploits and that, because, you know, we're on the remastered, so we got to have the fun that you can have with the remastered. So if you didn't know, you can dupe the smoke bomb.
I've been on both sides.
Yeah, how this conversation plays out.
We'll take that as a yes.
Take it however you want.
Pretty much plays out the same in the show. I think the last little bit of like the take it however you want from Joel and that, we don't get that. But yeah. Yeah, I know, I love doing sprint opening of doors. If you hold sprint when you open a door, Joel just opens them stupid aggressively. So yeah. The smoke bombs. Like anything in the game, when the game introduces you to a new item, it has its first spawn point to try and give it to you, and if you grab it at its first spawn point, it despawns the subsequent spawn points for that. But with this one, you can skip the first spawn point, pick it up at its second spawn point, but the game fails to actually despawn the original one. So you can just go back and get the original one and get a free smoke bomb. But, as well, I can also craft another smoke bomb because, you know, the game gives you a full amount of ingredient of something the first time you ever pick it up if you don't already have it in your inventory. I don't have any blade. Okay, normally I actually use the explosive it gives me to craft a nail bomb, but I guess I'm not going to do that. No, because I've never actually done that. I probably knew that at one point, but because I never do it, it's not something that my brain's retained as information. I know also if you never pick up the revolver, the game just magically gives it to you at Bill's trap.
This looks like a good spot.
Do I want to? I don't know. I can't do range yet. That's a level 3. Yeah, I don't know about any of that. Let's do draw speed on you. Do we want to do it twice? I don't know. Reload on you. Twice. Nah, that's not worth it. I don't know if I'll ever use the scope, but whatever. It's not like I'm doing anything else with those parts right now. Oh my goodness, burnt balls.
I don't think these guys were infected.
Well, it don't matter. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, the show kind of combines that conversation with the conversation down just past this bus. But they both occur on the way to
Bridge,
Bill's.
That's our way out of here. Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What? Right here.
How about you let me go first and keep your voice down?
Okay.
Hey, Frankenstein. How's it going?
I'm whistling.
You're whistling! Oh my goodness, Ellie.
Oh, good. Something else you can.
I don't know why I'm grabbing the comic.
I bet Ellie'd like this.
What do you need to grab the fucking comic? Yeah, this conversation. So the previous one with the bodies and this one kind of get combined into one conversation in the show. But they occur, like I said, on the way to Bill's.
What happened here? Your fellow hunters do this?
Cute. And no, my money's on the military.
Lighting up.
Put them all down on these
Nice.
You can't let everyone in.
Someone get a 420 redemption in.
So they killed him?
And dead people don't get infected. You sacrifice the few to save the many.
It's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. The just say no to crotch goblins guy? Yeah, dad syndrome. Totally. Alright. And we're gonna do the ammo conservation strats here.
Ellie, get down.
Where did you learn to shoot?
We'll just play this patient. We'll just do this patient and,
You had an entire
conserve the
block.
ammo.
You hit nothing.
I'm about to hit you.
Wow. Yeah, you're really upset. Well, if you want some lessons, I'm more than willing to help you out.
Yeah, whatever.
Where the hell are those guys?
I should be safe there, but let's just scoot back
They're on the
slightly.
highway shift.
Fine, I'll
Be
do it.
surprised if they cut another batch of
I'll
tourists.
do it.
Spots of gold,
There we go.
unlucky bastards.
See if there's anything you can forage while we wait for them.
Ain't nothing here. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I only kill these guys when I'm doing, like, a kill-all type thing. Like, when I do the randomizer. Which is probably what we'll do for Outbreak Day this year, since we're doing a story playthrough right now.
I ain't waiting any longer.
And we might do a
Those
story
assholes are up
playthrough
to
for the
Pull this
anniversary.
crap every time. Now, I swear to God.
The 10th anniversary as well.
Yeah? And you'll do what?
You'll see.
Yeah, I will see.
Because I was thinking like I would break it up. I would do story now, randomizer for the anniversary, and then story again for Outbreak. But then I thought about it, and the anniversary is the anniversary of the game, so it's like, why would I play the remake for the anniversary? The remake's only fucking not even a year old yet, so... Like, yes, this is the remaster, but it's essentially, you know, the original game. So it's like, yeah, I should probably play this for the actual 10th anniversary if I'm gonna do a playthrough.
Those guys creep me out. Is this city full of these guys?
So yeah, we'll do... I would need to do my PC build before that, and I probably won't have my PC build done in time. Those guys fucking book it to the corner? I was expecting to still see them. Damn. You can watch them climb over the wall back there, by the way, if you didn't know. I mean, I understand them charging full price for it. It is a ground-up remake that, you know, you had a full dev team doing full hours of worth of work to build that game. Yes, you didn't have to write the story or anything like that, because that part was already done, or, like, come up with, like, the idea of how the flow of combat counters would work, but you had to remake how mechanically the combat counters would work.
Right here.
And in a way, probably a bit more challenging, because you're not just trying to make the combat counters work. You're trying to make the combat encounters work in a way that feels like this, but completely ground up on a new engine. So, yeah, it is a brand new game, essentially. The work that went into it. I have no problems with them doing
Okay.
at launch full price charge for it.
Doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
And we get jokes in the show. We've got the joke book already.
What is that?
It's a joke book. No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Let's keep going.
What did the Confederate soldiers use to eat off of? Civilware.
Uh-huh.
What did they use to drink with? Cups. Dixie cups. I walked into my sister's room and tripped on a bra. It was a booby trap. A book just fell on my head. I only have myself to blame. Or wait, I said it wrong. Hold on, let me read it again. A book just fell on my head. I only have my shelf to blame. I ruined it. What is the leading cause of divorce in long-term marriages? A stalemate.
That's awful.
You're awful.
Do you even understand what that means?
Nope.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. That's it. That's all I got.
So yeah. It's nice that we still get Ellie jokes. I mean, it was inevitable that it would happen, but we did get them in the last episode. And some of them are... Actually, I think all of them were direct from the game, just they used random ones. Like, one of the ones she used was definitely from Left Behind, the set in Left Behind. Things like that, but... So it's not like it's the same order of the jokes, but yeah. Definitely played them out.
Okay, so what's the plan?
The plan is we're just gonna stand here and talk, Ellie. What you got against it? Huh? Huh?
That bridge looks pretty far.
We'll get there.
Whoa. It's strange seeing a checkpoint with no soldiers.
Well, this is what most zones look like. This place has been abandoned for a while now.
I do
Give
want
us
this
our
here.
rations. Why wouldn't they give them their food?
Sometimes they ran out. Most times they just held on to it.
That never happened in Boston.
Trust me, it happened all the time.
And yeah, what Mannequin said there, it's it is a lot more intended for newcomers to the franchise. People that may have started with part 2 or haven't touched the game at all yet.
Me too.
The series at all yet.
Just keep it down while we're going through this area. Okay?
We're up all night, Casey.
New head honcho. Same bullshit talk.
I don't know. Now that we have enough people watching all the exits, he says we can set up a larger perimeter.
What is that really gonna give us?
I don't know. Maybe we find some gas, get some more
And then,
generators
of course,
going.
yeah. Now
I'd
that
like to restore one of those open
obviously they were thinking ahead in terms of having the show.
I've heard that expansion talk way too many times. And every time we try, it ends up with a bunch of us getting killed.
How do you know? Maybe things will be different now.
Keep your expectations in check, young'un. You'll live longer.
The only thing I care about when it comes to the multiplayer is that there's actually PvE co-op in it. Because fuck PvP. Like, absolutely fuck PvP. The factions community is absolute fucking trash. If you even want to try to call it a community. Can we not be, like, in eye shot of each other? That did not break. Give me my arrow. Fuck you, game. I heard that. Nice squishy sound on him. I heard nice squishy sound. That did not break. Yeah, factions is okay if you play with friends, like just private lobbies. And no one in your friend group is a douchebag that's going like, I'm gonna use all the shit that's absolutely broken in this. I just got ripped off. I should totally be getting this arrow back. It's not even visible. Ellie, you're not helping. I'm glad this is one thing that they fixed with the newer games. Like part 2 and the remake. Is not having to like kick around bodies for 5 years trying to get your arrows back. That... You know what? I'm fine with, because I deserve to get that arrow back. I legitimately deserve to get that fucking arrow back. I was too focused on trying to get my arrow back because I should have been getting that arrow back. It did not break. It did not break.
Same bullshit talk.
I don't know. Now that we have enough people watching all the exits, he says we can set up a larger perimeter.
What is that really gonna give us?
I don't know. Maybe we find
Yeah, the
some
speedrun,
gas, get some more
the
generators
casual
going. I'd like to restore one of those open
challenge running and speedrunning Last of Us communities are cool.
I've heard that expansion
The
talk way too much.
quote-unquote
And every time we
faction
try, it ends
community
up with a bunch of us getting killed.
is...
How do you know? Maybe things will be different.
There's some
Keep your expectations in check.
absolutely vile people there. Like, yeah, I have so many horror stories. And I'm not just talking about, like, your usual PvP, like, toxic behaviors in games. No, like, I'm talking, like, I've been because I'm, you know, known in Last of Us communities, I've been added to some chats and that were... Yeah, we're just not going to discuss it. We're just not going to discuss it. Hey, look, my arrow. Yeah, it is. Like, absolutely awful. Has a flavor called Cookie Monster, which has cookie dough and Oreos in vanilla ice cream. It is also dyed blue. That's disturbing. It's your favorite and you're having some right now. The blue part is a little off-putting, but other than that, it sounds pretty decent. I don't know about it being blue, though. That sounds a little terrifying.
Oh, shit!
Fun fact, did you know there are no naturally blue foods?
Fucking nailed that guy.
Ellie, your head is clipping through a railing. Blueberries are actually indigo, like they're a shade of purple. They're not actually blue. They're called blueberries, but they're purple. Yeah. I think you've mentioned that before. Like, I recognized you under this name. And I'm pretty sure you mentioned that you had changed. That's part of the reason why a lot of chemicals are blue. I mean, we've ruined it with a lot of, like, modern, you know, highly produced foods for kids and that, making a lot of that shit blue. But a lot of chemicals originally used blue coloring additives because it's supposed to cause a natural aversion to, like, this isn't food. Because nothing that you eat is blue, so blue means do not eat. Not for consumption. You are not supposed to want to eat this. It is blue. But then we've gone and made a bunch of candies and frickin' Gatorades and all kinds of stuff blue now, so that doesn't really work anymore.
I thought you had plenty of food in your time.
Oh, we did. Some just chose not to eat it.
Why the hell not?
For looks.
That's stupid.
Well, butts. Yeah, we're going for the jokes, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. I don't really care about the conversation about the poster, so I kind of talked over it, but... We need to get the jokes. Tell your jokes, butt. Butt! Where did Butt... Where is Butt? Oh, Butt's still there. She is kind of a butt here. She takes so fucking long. Takes so long to pull out her jokes here. I'm glad that in the remake, if I recall correctly, she kind of pulls out the book a little faster than this.
Okay, it's time to lighten the mood. 3.14% of sailors are pirates.
Or pirates.
3.14.
I stayed up all night wondering where the sun went. Then it dawned on me.
Oh, I get it.
What did the mermaid wear to her math class?
What?
An algebra.
Terrible.
Why did the scarecrow get a promotion?
All right.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
That'll do. Put that thing away.
So
All right, I'm done.
in the game, once we get into the hotel, Joel knows the what isn't right, left one. Joel actually gives the answer for the outstanding in his field in the show when Ellie tells that one. Joel knows the answer for that one and replies that one to her. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice that we've got our joke book already out.
I hope there's something good in this one.
There is, Ellie. There's an arrow. And rifle ammo? Yeah, rifle ammo. There's a few other things in here. Decent amount of parts and stuff, but the thing I care about most, reason I always go for this shiv door is the arrow and rifle ammo. Invaluable for grounded. Hey, guess what? We're on the remaster. I can't soft lock the pallet here.
If you get me up there, I can move that plank.
Wait here.
See where this goes.
Also in the remake, you can't avoid this scene. You can't like dive under early and stuff and shit to avoid it.
What the hell?
Hey, Des.
Oh, this place is bad.
What was that all about?
Good. How are you, man?
We're coming to the hotel.
Yeah, this pallet position would probably soft lock. That would have soft locked me on the remake.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna drop.
Unless they patched that. They may have patched it by now. But I have soft locked it like twice there. I did it twice in a row, actually.
Set up that plank like they did.
Surviving. I mean, I get that. I get that.
Alright. Now you just need to find a way up.
I know, right? Shit's nasty. Nasty. I don't need the note. Why am I even looking at it? I don't need the note.
Oh, this place stinks.
Yeah, woods all rotten.
Did you go to coffee shops a lot?
I did.
Coffee.
All the time.
And what would you get?
Just coffee.
Indian. I haven't had Indian in a long time. Overdue. Overdue. Also, they never changed their calendar. Like, why is their calendar still on October? The outbreak happened, like, late September. Like, you tell me that this coffee shop was in operation and never fucking changed their calendar? Like what, Janine? Making coffee? Do you know how hard it is to make coffee? I mean, for customers that are whiny as fuck, it actually kind of is. Wait. That's October. Never mind. My brain's not there. That's October. That's a month after. They were still using the calendar after Outbreak. Never mind. I don't know where my brain was on that. Americano? Would he tip you extra for being nice to Sarah, or would he ask what time the coffee was last made when you're 3 minutes past closing? Yeah, I think Janine's got it. I think Joel would just be the kind that just goes, coffee. I don't even know if he would be the kind to, like, say a size. You would probably, as a barista, need to fucking ask him. Just like, yeah, can I get a coffee? It's like, what size? What roast? Do you want a dark? Do you want a medium roast? Coffee. No, Joel's totally a cream and sugar type person. Joel is totally a cream and sugar type person. He is not a black coffee drinker. Someone who goes just coffee
Do you think those hunters are gone?
is not a black coffee drinker. That's not like, people who drink coffee black generally have like a real passion for coffee and really enjoy the taste of coffee and have coffee knowledge. Someone who goes just coffee doesn't drink their coffee black.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
Oh, fancy. Before it all went to shit, I mean.
Maxwell House.
No, this is too rich for my blood.
Huh. Bet it was nice.
Oh yeah, I kind of have to go all the way over here for this, don't I? Then Ellie comes over. Ellie, what are you
I
doing?
bet we can get up there.
Yeah, wow. Cool. Look.
It's too high.
Yeah, wow.
See what we can find.
Ellie, get your ass over here. We need our line that was used in episode 2. Ellie? Ellie? Taking your sweet ass time. We have to have this in this playthrough. We have to have it in this playthrough because it was used in the show already.
Oh, I'll be checking in for one night, and I would like your finest suite, please.
The hell are you doing?
Why, yes, you can take my luggage upstairs.
You are a weird kid.
There we go. I love that. You've never seen this? Yeah. I'm watching with Nessie, and as soon as that line happened, I'm like, wow, they're using that line here. Like, I guess it really doesn't matter when it happens too much, although it does show that Ellie's a bit more comfortable than she is where she is in the show when she says it in the game. So I do kind of like it in terms of timeline, where it is in the game a lot better. But other than that, like, it doesn't really matter when it's used. But when that happened, I'm like, oh, that's direct from the game. And yeah, because Nessie's only played through the game like once for the story.
Hey, there's a ladder.
She didn't trigger that dialogue, so she had no idea that that existed either. I'm like, yeah, it's completely optional dialogue. Only if you go walk over to this one spot, Ellie follows you over, and then that line of dialogue trips. And then espresso. So this is where I coffee nerd out every playthrough. So, do you know why it's called pulling a shot of espresso? Like, that term is used to this day. You don't, like, pour a shot of espresso. You pull a shot of espresso. Yeah, because it dates back to old school espresso machines where you actually had to manually pull a lever and force piston to create the pressure to extract the coffee, like under high pressure like that. Now it's all like mechanical pumps that are able to, you know, create enough bars of pressure to extract the coffee. But the old school espresso machines, you actually had to pull a lever and, like, you know, plunge it through to create that kind of pressure to extract the coffee. And we still use the terminology of pulling a shot.
I miss coffee.
Because, yes, I'm a coffee nerd. I love my coffee. Yeah, let's grab the alcohol. Let's grab the parts, even though I don't really do too much upgrades and I don't really need to. Let's grab them anyway. Bloop. You know, one nice change they did make is the fact that you actually manually enter codes now for the remake. So you don't have to do this stupid scoot along the wall every single playthrough if you want the safe. You can just memorize the code for the safe and open the damn thing. Wait, what? Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's this book. There we go. But when you do it the first time, you can't fucking jump that railing. You have to go the long way back, which is annoying because Joel magically can't jump railings anymore. But again, yeah, you only have to do it once or just, you know, Google the fucking code. Alright, Ellie. Tell us more jokes.
Okay, it's time to lighten the mood. I tried to catch some fog earlier. I missed.
I missed.
Do you know what's not right?
Left?
Yeah. That's awesome. What does a pirate say while eating sushi?
I don't know what.
Ahoy! Pass me some soy. I don't get it. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon.
It's been 20 years.
Okay, I'm all joked out.
It's been 20 years. It's not too soon. Alright. Sure, I'm reloaded. Alright. Am I reloaded on rifle? I shouldn't be using the rifle here at all, but let's check. Okay. Just in case I do end up desiring swapping to it. Alright. Should I make this combat a bit more interesting? The show Station 11. Nope, can't even say I've heard of it. Nor the book. If it's based off the book, I don't know about the book either. Can't say I've heard of it. Okay, we're gonna take a, like, mini, like, not, like, actual break, but I'm gonna go off camera for a second. And I'm gonna do some Canadian things while we just chill for a moment before this combat encounter. Because it's a casual playthrough, and I can do Canadian things. Unlike when I do speedruns, because, you know, I would never when I speedrun. Gotta love them Canadian things, indeed. Do the Canadian things. Wow, there's like nothing left on this, so I'm gonna have to spark a fresh one after. No, that's fair. It definitely isn't for everyone. Oh, yeah, you got it. Ooh. That's strong. Because that's the end of one. Nice and nice and tarry. I mean, the only real answer is just pure stubbornness. Like, legitimately, that is the only answer as to why US is still using only imperial measures. And not at least a hybrid. Like,
Should we move?
Ellie?
Or just stand here?
Ellie, we're just standing here.
So you can look around at absolutely nothing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah, Canada actually uses a hybrid. And no, it's just Canada in general it does. Like, we use hybrid. That's just how it is in Canada. Like, you'll be hard pressed to find a Canadian that doesn't use feet inches for their height and pounds for their weight, like their personal body measurements. Like, we use feet inches and pounds for body measurements. But if we're talking about how far something is away from us, we're going to generally use kilometers. Like, we definitely use a hybrid. Dude, you're 5'5" too? Small dude club. I did a little, not much. Honestly, the thing that bothers me a lot more about more about my height is the fact, like, I did chase a hockey career when I was younger, and when you're a goaltender and you're only 5'5", you hit a certain point where, yeah, teams don't really want to take a risk on you anymore at that high level of hockey. When pretty much everyone else on the ice is at minimum 5'10". At minimum. Cousins all played hockey, but they're like 6'5", yeah. Yeah, it was definitely interesting when I did start playing, like, junior hockey and that. Like, 5'5", 16, and I'm playing with, like, 20-year-olds that are, like, 6'3" and shit. Yeah, I'm a fucking strong skater. I'm a hella strong skater. Legitimately, I can skate better than I can walk. And that's not just me, like, trying to, like, slightly brag or anything like that. And, like, no, I am legitimately a fucking really good skater. I mean, I didn't always push myself fucking full out, but in skating drills, if I really was to like push myself, I could keep up with a lot of the players. I'd lag behind a little bit, but in full goalie gear, I would keep up with the players who are wearing like I'd say a fifth. I'd say their gear weighs a fifth of what my gear does. Nah, maybe a little bit more. Might be a third, up to a third, but it's less than half. Like, full player gear weighs less than half of what full goalie gear weighs. Like, my bag weighs... Last time I took a plane, I mean, there's a little bit of, like, you know, some tools and that to do some repairs in the dressing room if I needed to, tighten some screws on pads and stuff like that, but my bag, the last flight I took, I think weighed in at, like, 54 pounds or something like that. Dude, that shit's fucking 54 pounds, so like 50 pounds probably strapped to me. It's insane to think about. It doesn't feel like it when you're on the ice, but, well, I mean, when you're comfortable with it, I suppose, but like when you pick up your bag, you're like, holy shit, this stuff weighs a ton. You know what? I was actually sufficient off that. I don't need to spark a new one. We're toasty. We're toasty. So now let's see how bad this goes. You never wore full goalie. Had knee pads. Yeah, for street hockey, you generally don't need much gear. Well, it depends on what you're shooting with, but yeah, you generally don't need much gear, even with a firm ball, unless you're playing with some really skilled players that know how to fucking whip off some good shots. Yeah, you don't really need that much for gear for street hockey. With average people, you'll just get the occasional stinger that you can... Oh, that didn't feel good, but you can shrug off.
Watch your step.
Pucks hurt. Pucks hurt. Alright. Let's see how bad this goes. How many attempts is this gonna take me? Oh, man. See, this is what I like about one of the things I really appreciate about gameplay in the original versus... I didn't turn my camera back on, I'll do that in a bit. Versus the remake is, like, you can't walk around like this in the remake. You get noticed way too easy. It's like, I'm sorry, I could realistically, if a guy's completely just like, you know, nonchalantly just patrolling like that, I could quietly walk for a little bit. Like, not right up to them, but I could quietly walk to close the gap on them, and they wouldn't notice unless they actually turn that way. Like, you should be able to safely walk if a guy's not looking your direction. I hate that about the modern gameplay. It's like, and it just makes stealthing in it such a slog because you cannot traverse the map. Yeah, and this is more realistic too, to be able to actually like walk around for a bit. So Grounded is just so much more fun to play because even if you want to play stealth, like, it doesn't take like 5 years because you have to crouch everywhere he's gonna turn. Oh, you're going this way. Shit. Yeah, give me this over the modern gameplay. It's so much more fun. I am full on health still. I haven't taken any damage. Need to remember to get your PS4 back from your buddy. Oh yeah, the one that you were gonna move in with. Yeah. Yeah, you can still play Remaster comfortably on a PS4. Loads aren't really that bad. And the game plays perfectly well because it's a remaster of a PS3 game. So it runs just fine on a PS4. Unless, you know, anything else you'd want to play on a PS4. You just did a fun run on Remaster? Hells yeah, Janine. Hells yeah. Ain't it? The Remaster is just so much more enjoyable to play to me. So much more enjoyable. Wow.
Guess they took the easy way out, huh?
We didn't get this dialogue yet. I don't know if we'll get it.
It was better than letting a clicker or a hunter do it for him. Trust me, it ain't easy.
My Stream Deck camera toggle isn't working. I still haven't managed to take time to fix that yet. There we go. I actually have to manually put my camera back on. Yeah, we didn't get that dialogue in the show. But we, obviously because of no need for gameplay, we haven't gone through an environment like this yet. So, who knows, we might get that tomorrow night's episode. That box of cheese in the coal mine. I can't... Coal mine will be actually doing all the combat. I love the coal mine fight. This week, because of the stupid bowl, it is airing on Friday night instead. But yeah, it's normally Sunday. But yeah. Stupid bowl is this Sunday, so they put it to Friday. Yeah, the sports ball. The sports ball. The most boring sports ball game that there is. Why is your championship, like, even more boring than, like, a regular game? Like, it's just, like, 2 seconds a game. And, okay, we're just gonna stand here for a while, and then we're gonna have, like, a fucking 2-hour frickin' halftime with, like, fireworks and bands and, like, dude, just fucking play the goddamn sport. This is supposed to be high-end fucking caliber game. And the football can be entertaining, you know, when the game's being played. That's one thing I love about hockey. Like, you get a good playoff series and it's just like non-stop action, man. It's like, yes, play the fucking game. You're competing for a championship. Play the fucking game. We don't need a bunch of, like, grandiose distractions and parties and stuff. Like, no, man. Play the fucking game. Why am I going this way? This is not my usual routing. This is not my usual routing. But here we are. Fucking... God damn it. Well, that was a bad decision. Why did I come this way? I never come this way on a... like... Yeah. We might have to redo this. We'll try to get out of this, but... Bow on grounded is a one-shot kill, yes. That's part of the reason why I have the bow. One, it's can give me stealth kills. Two, if I do run into, like, a guy right now, I actually can pull out the bow. On any other on the original / remaster, on any other difficulty, than Grounded, it's a 2-hit body kill. It's always a 1-shot head kill. It's a 2-shot body kill if the enemies are in alert. If they're in stealth, it's a 1-shot kill. But on Grounded, it remains a 1-shot kill in any circumstance. So for Grounded, you get the revolver. Technically, the shotgun is shorty if you're at close enough range. But the revolver, the hunting rifle, the bow, and the El Diablo are all 1-shot kills on a body and Grounded under any scenario. Downside is you get, like, no ammo, so I generally try to reserve bow for stealth body shots because the chance of arrow recovery is higher. You're less likely to break those arrows if you get, like, a nice stealth shot into a guy's squishy back. I've noticed that there is legitimately, like, I'm more likely to get those back. Hey, Miss Floyd. Okay, well, I'm back in stealth, but they are going to be, you know, pathing differently than normal because I created an alert at one point. So this could be an interesting upper floor. Either I'm probably going to use more ammo than I want to and get through it, or we're going to have a death. You got a shotgun.
Jeez.
Give me. Ooh. Don't you see me? There should be a guy in the rooms. Unless that was the guy that was usually in the rooms. I am alright, Miss Floyd. How are you doing? Painful and annoying. Just emotionally raw. Ooh. Oh, your knee. Yeah. Yeah, that can't be fun. I've had a lot of knee pain. I've never had anything serious happen to my knees, though. It's just, like, wear and tear issues, and sometimes, you know, muscular imbalances build up. So, you know, muscles can pull weird on my leg.
Behind you.
Behind me? That was kind of lucky. That is not. You were serious behind me. I took damage off that last one. Yeah, I didn't really want to use a revolver shot here, but we used a revolver shot here. Doctor thinks it's probably torn ligaments. Ooh. Yeah, that does not sound fun. Alright, no one appears to be coming from here. I'd rather approach from this side then. A combat encounter is a good time to take my hand off the controller and scratch my nose, right? I think so. How many guys are left? I never remember the count. And even if I were to remember the count, I wouldn't be able to remember my kill count at this point. I just have a general flow of how I approach this area, and that's it. Aw, you were a melee dude. That was a waste. Although you did catch me by surprise. Ellie is still worried? Yeah, Ellie's still worried.
Oh shit!
Nah, kinda sucked. There's still someone, Ellie? There's still someone. Alright, well, either I find them first or I die. Because Joel is one shot even by a grazing shotgun shot from far away. He will die to anything. Oh yeah, there's a Molly dude that I still haven't killed, I think. Oh, there's two guys. Shit. Yeah, I fucked this encounter pretty bad by going the wrong way.
What the hell is this fuck?
Should be the last two. Shotgun and Molly. I can't see there being any more than just the two. Know what else you can't do in the new engine? Because they're so worried about their precious frickin' realism animations, you can't do this to kill time.
Got anything?
Nothing.
They'll just like do nothing.
Nah, nothing here either. Let's keep searching.
Let's keep
I'll
searching.
search out here, man. Let's check over there.
Let's check over there. We both are coming here. Ellie, out of my way. You're coming this way first.
Oh, man.
I hit his stupid armor. That was... Oh my god, you're still alive? Thank you, Ellie. That was a waste of shotgun ammo. Holy shit. Oh well, it's over. Give me nice stuff. Joel is so close to dead. Alright, there is health back downstairs. Is there anything that I want out of these rooms? I don't think so. The unfortunate thing is this isn't quite as fun as it is in Factions, just because you don't get a repeated dialogue of like, quick, cover me, I'm patching up, and all that shit, just on repeat, non-stop because you're spamming it. Alright, so there's health here. There's health here. I got all the loot I needed from the hotel. So it's just whatever loot is upstairs. Well, I mean from downstairs. Oh yeah, there's the vending machine. I always forget about that one, because usually I don't take quite that much damage. You know, well, if this encounter goes well, I won't take enough damage that I really need to worry about it. This one, I could probably make use of that. But we're already here, so we'll do these rooms first. Because most scenarios, I'm healing on the go, and it's like the vending machine, you have to smash the glass, so... No, you don't. Wait, never mind. I just never go there, because it's not in my path to cover those rooms, usually, unless I have to cycle back. Elliot, move, please. Alright, and we're at the end. Don't need to go upstairs, there's the alcohol and shit up there. Don't think there's anything. For basement. Yeah, basement's usually fine. Why? This is probably the longest way I could have taken to go down to that, but... Oh well. Yeah, it does. I guess it doesn't really matter which way you go up. Also, yeah, let's not forget pipe. Although there's a pipe up there too. But, pipe. And can we? I'm short on blade. There isn't any blade that I forgot to pick up, is there? Don't think so. You're off to help a 7th grader with homework. Have fun with that. Take care, Janine. Yeah, I used 3 shotgun shots on one guy. That was... Like I said, I'm either going to use ammo I didn't want to use and get through this after I screwed up, or I was going to die. I came close to dying, too. But, yeah, I came through it with using more ammo than I wanted to. At least I still have 2 arrows. Then there's one coming up. Did you see the Ellie teleport? We caught it. I didn't try to catch it, but we caught it. There's definitely an Ellie teleport there.
Let's see where this goes.
Stream Deck, stay connected.
It's gonna be a tight fit, but
Just in case.
Why was my directional input mirrored for a second? I hit right and Joel went left. Wow.
let me find me something to climb on. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Joel?
I'm alright! Are you okay?
No! You scared the shit out of me!
Although, honestly, one thing we did miss out, I didn't think about it when I watched the episode.
Stay out there! I'll make my way up to you.
Don't do anything stupid!
I'll try.
I do like Joel and Ellie getting separated briefly. And Joel trying to survive and, you know, not the knowledge that, okay, Ellie's alone in this hostile situation right now, need to get back. Type scenario we never got in the episode. It's like, is it really needed? I guess you could make arguments that it's not, but I like that this happens. And we don't really get that because we already are meeting Sam and Henry. So the first part of Pittsburgh, which in the show is Kansas City, Joel and Ellie, like, don't have a moment like this. Like, yeah, you don't need it to play out necessarily with, like, the hotel basement and having the bloater and stuff like that. Like, that's there because of gameplay. Need for gameplay. But they're just them getting separated for a moment in a high-stress situation. Like, yeah. I completely skipped the trigger for the light there. It didn't break until I dove.
That door.
Joel. Circle means crouch. Sarah?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, that's just a bottle. Not that it really matters what I have, but, you know. Brick. Nothing there. Can't remember where everything is exactly. I have a general idea, but like the shotgun shells are non-existent, ungrounded. Okay, so that's just parts. Did I get parts there? Oh my god, such sounds and stuff. You know what? I can just take care of the first 4 and then go. I just got to remember that I need to go get the whatchamacallit first. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a decent position, but we'll put it there. Yeah, whatever. I'll leave it there. We're fine. We're fine. Come here. Come here. Okay, first one is supposed to come way earlier than this. Come on. Come on. There you are.
These things.
Come on. Now we'll use the shoddy shot for this. I want to do it. I don't need to do it, but I want to do it, so we're doing it. Unless I struggle to get you to come this way. You're still over there. Come on. Are you just not gonna come here? It's respawn yet? No. Kaboom! Just because I had to. Just because I had to. Alright. That. Check the door. Shot and hit the generator. And just hope I don't have stalker issues on my way out of here. No! Not what I was thinking. I also didn't stay downstairs long enough. This is a fail. Dead Joel! Dead Joel! We don't need the death animation. Yeah, I fucked that up bad. I fucked that up bad. I mean, I didn't expect that other stalker. I swapped, but I didn't... No. What I want is here. There we go. At least I kind of remember where everything is. Yeah, I shouldn't have even tried the door. I could have probably recovered that, but whatever. I mean, it wasn't worth recovering it when I took that massive slap from a fucking stalker. Not really. Yeah, sure. Good enough. Alright. We probably won't do the explosion on the one this time. Come on. Let's do this a little faster this time. Yeah, no. Wow, it went straight into a death animation. I was just gonna restart the encounter because of the slap. I was just trying to make it go faster, but they came out for when I wasn't expecting. I didn't want to wait and bait them for too long.
Shit.
I mean, it is grounded. The one slap's pushing me is what pushes me low. I don't have full health, but my health isn't like excessively low. It's just low. Probably 40-ish, I would say. Maybe up to 60. We're just leaving the bottle this time. I don't fucking care. Come on. I don't have patience. Let's just do this. Come here. Come here. Come here, you annoying prick. Does anyone know how the bloater spawns as a generator regardless of what you pick? Yeah, bloater doesn't spawn until you actually start the generator. Your first interaction with either the generator, the key card, or the door is what will spawn the 4 stalkers. But the rest of the stalkers and bloater do not spawn until the generator is actually running. That was 3, right? Yeah, that was 3. Talking there for a second made me... Are you kidding me? No. You came out of that stun before I could finish the swing animation? That's not nice. I am not accepting that damage.
Oh, shit.
No. I don't have to accept that damage, so I will not accept that damage. Although that does mean I have to do the stalker dance yet again. You know what? I can get the loot that's kind of in path after that, because I'll have full sprint speed as well. Because Joel will still be in combat mode. Come on. Got stuck on the fucking door frame, man. Okay. I will get through this. So you're going to former coffee house.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I was through the first time, I just fucked it up. And now I'm mostly having issues because I'm trying to speed it up because, you know, the way I normally do it can be a little slow. I do try to play it safe and bait them into here and make sure that I'm not going to take any damage. But right now I'm playing a little bit more, you know, aggressive. Trying to make it go faster. Which is why I keep taking damage here. But I also don't want to take damage here, so, you know, I'm resetting anytime that happens. So I'm making this last longer than it has to. That one was a little tight. You got right the fuck up on top of me. Whatever. Alright, I got that. So I just need the pills and prep the door. You'll notice I also prep the door every single time, too. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, I prep the door. That way, when I start the generator and I do make my run there, I only have to use the key card and then can open the door immediately instead of having to go door, key card, door. Alright. Just chilling with some Last of Us. And we also did Hotel Basement far too many times because I was just being dumb. Alright, I also forgot to, you know, wait for a moment here. Make sure the bloater was down here. Before going up here. I still haven't got a new fresh PB, so I'm still sitting at the 19 even. Which is fine. It's just gonna have to wait a week before we return to the grind, because there's some other stuff that came up. Obviously, we're doing this playthrough because of the show, so I had to do this episode in my schedule. And then, I also, am going to be doing hotfix on Tuesday, so I have to derust Shadow. Ah, that's fine. It's part of speedrunning. It's part of speedrunning, and I'm not going for an easy PB, so... Yes, it would be nice to get it fast, but some grinding is to be expected. Alright, is there anything I really want to do here? I haven't got a new level of anything. No, I don't need to craft anything here. What's my favorite gun? Probably the revolver. Because I mostly play on grounded, so... The clicker fainted! Also, did you see that ceiling? That's a pretty fucking neat ceiling, eh? Poor clicker. It just fainted. Poor thing. Yeah, so, like I said earlier in this playthrough, we're playing on the remastered, so we're gonna have fun with the remastered. And, yeah, you can despawn the enemies here, by the way. You despawn the enemies, and the clicker just faints, because, you know, the guy's not there to actually kill the clicker, but the clicker's still scripted to die, so... Yeah, it's a nothing encounter. It's easy. It's easy, but it's like, it's one of those ones where it's like, it's easy, so I don't really get much out of it, and why waste anything? Fucking, let's just deload it. Every now and then I'll do a playthrough where I actually kill these guys, but you know, when I haven't done it in a while, it's fun to just, you know, do remastered things because it's the remastered. Yeah, it is fun to do this. Because I'm just like, look how derpy this is. All I did was enter crouched and look at the ceiling to do that. That's all I did. You just crouch into the room, take a look at that ceiling, and oh look, the enemies just never spawn. The unfortunate thing about that is, though, that the ladder doesn't spawn. You can restart checkpoint to get it, or you can try this. I'm not good at this, though. I'm not very good at actually getting this. Because I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to be angling and aiming Joel. I just kind of go for it until I hopefully get it. We'll take a couple more tries. And then I'll reload checkpoint to get it. Because I kind of want to get it. Okay, one more. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Because it's been a while since I've even seen it, so I'm just blindly trying to think of where the hell I'm trying to aim Joel and what I'm doing. So, there. We'll just make the ladder spawn in. Riveting gameplay. Much tense. So yeah, that kind of plays out in the show.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
The conversation around it isn't the same.
Sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
So, in the show, Joel is a lot more empathetic with Ellie. He still takes the gun from her. And the guy's still alive. So, he gets Ellie to hide again, and then he takes the guy's... The guy pleads for his life in front of Ellie. And Joel tells Ellie to go back into the other room again, and takes the guy's knife that he's, like, offered up, like, here, take it. And Joel just takes his knife and goes and stabs him. And then they have the conversation a little later, where instead of having another combat encounter, they end up having a conversation about it, and Joel gives her back the gun. Then, so instead of, you know, how we have the combat encounter, and Joel has Ellie cover him with a rifle, and then at the end of the fight gives her the gun back. Or one of the other, a gun off a guy that's in that encounter, I guess. But I don't know if I like it yet. That's my thing. Like, it wasn't bad. It was very different. But I wouldn't call it bad. However, Yeah, the tone, because Joel's approach in the show is much more like a kid shouldn't have to do that. It wasn't like he was pissed off at Ellie for like potentially endangering his life and like I'm the one that knows how to survive in this world, so I'm doing the work. Joel still kind of like I'm the one that should be doing the work stance on the subject, but his stance in it in the show is much more of that a kid shouldn't have to deal with all this shit and having to kill other people. And show Ellie I don't know if she's actually talking about living people or just talking about infected from, you know, Left Behind's events. She doesn't kill any infect. Oh yeah, she does. She does kill the one for sure right at the end. The final cutscene. She slits one on a runner's throat. Anyway, she implies that she's killed already, but she doesn't really specify if it was. It's kind of implied that it would be a person, but it's not actually like made clear. And Joel reiterates upon his point of like a kid shouldn't have to deal with that, do that, and then he ends up, you know, giving her the gun and all that kind of stuff, and like gives her a little bit of coaching on, you know, holding it and that because you know, what she learned in military school wasn't the best and that. But whatever. So it's like the entire tone around it is different, which it isn't bad. It's just so different. And I like getting the side of Ellie who just will fearlessly stand up for herself. That is something that is big about Ellie's character, is she fucking stands up for herself. So we don't get that out of because of how they approach the scenario in the show. So I'm kind of, there's part of me that's missing out on having that, because here Joel, of course, just is much more on the defensive about it. It's like, you should not have a gun. Like, it's not safe for you to fucking have a gun, and I'm glad you didn't kill me. And just like get snippy with her for a bit. And she stands up for herself. It's like, hey, I had to. Like, he was gonna fucking kill you. But as well, like in the game, Ellie kills the guy. Whereas in the show, she wounds the guy, gets him off of Joel, and he pleads for his life in front of her and Joel. But like directly in front of Ellie. He's pleading for his life. So that also kind of changes the dynamic. Like, we don't get that. How would this Joel react if that was the case? Who knows? Anyway. I mean, in gameplay, obviously, we get that animation a bunch and Joel just fucking does whatever you tell him to and you kill the guy because it's a combat encounter for gameplay. But we don't have any, like, you know, actual connection, cinematic type moments of what it would be. But anyway, why am I grabbing the ladder? Yeah, because what else do you do? It's a fucking game. So, now that we talked the show, let's talk remake. I love this area so much better in the original. I think there's still some kind of stuff on the board, but I don't think it's as dark in the remake. I actually can't remember like what this room looks like. The one thing that I really miss is this. Does not exist in the remake. Another one of those little bit of environmental storytelling, just amusing bits that the game has. Like, just before the outbreak, this hotel was hosting a mycology convention. You know, the study of fungus. Yeah, this sign doesn't exist in the remake, and it makes me sad.
Wait there, okay?
It makes me sad.
Joel. Not going anywhere.
Alright. Comic. Whatever. We'll grab it. Is there anything back here? Yeah, there's Blade. Well, I can do that now. But I don't have stick to swap or anything, so I'm not going to. I don't know how many hits this pipe has left. I think I've used more than I normally do.
We need to get back
It's hard to tell with how many
bridge.
times I redid the fucking hotel basement. That was a mess. There's only a Firefly planned, and why it's not even this one, it's that one. And that's the only thing that's in either of those washrooms. I know better. This has nothing ungrounded, correct? That's not openable. Yeah, it's just the manual. And of course, we also don't get any connection moment like this with them yet.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, we do get some Ellie and Joel connection moments out of the show still. I just don't feel like we don't get quite as much character building between them and their connection in one episode as we do. That is one thing. We do get a lot of little Joel and Ellie moments from gameplay. From gameplay, we get a lot of Joel and Ellie moments from the ambush until Sam and Henry. Don't get that much in the show. We still get some. So in the show, we had the truck ride, and we had like the connections that they have there. Ellie with Bill's porn, making jokes, and has the Hank Williams tape and all that stuff. We still have the gun instance completely reframed, but we still have that. And we get puns a couple times. We get puns in a couple spots. Like, it wasn't just a one instance of puns. We do get multiple puns. So we do get some of it in the show, just you don't get like this or anything. And like I said, I'm still on the fence. Like, it wasn't, like I said, it was actually good. It wasn't bad, but it was different. And the fact that it doesn't have that one dynamic of Ellie standing up for herself, standing her own ground, because Ellie is Ellie. There, I'm missing out on that, so I hope we get something of that side of her. It can be a completely different scenario, but something of that side of her personality in tomorrow's episode. I really hope we do for in episode 5.
That's a backdrop. People would take their pictures in front of it.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, then. Something on your mind, Ellie?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to disobey you back there. You were taking a really long time, and I thought maybe he's gotten into trouble.
Look, it don't matter what you thought. I need you to listen to me.
I do. It's just that... Whatever, Joel.
And we don't get this disconnect either that happens between them because of how Joel handles that situation. Like, Joel's imperfect. Joel very much is imperfect, and he's obviously got his issues with loss because of everything that's happened in his life. He doesn't really fuck up with Ellie to create any sort of disconnect in the show. That side as well is missing as of yet. Who knows? They may have something in works for creating that dynamic, those instances. But yeah, we get it in game. here, so it's like, when are you guys going to fit that in if you are? And Joel's such a good drummer! And he's even better at the piano.
I'll be able to get there with this.
Very good.
All right. Damn, this is easier than I thought.
Hey, how about a hand?
You sure
All right.
you can trust me with that?
How bad am I going to fuck up?
Push harder.
Financial policy.
There, how's that?
Let's go.
Or district. I just used the factions map main. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. I really don't know why I come all the way over here for 5 parts. I really don't need 5 parts. I do not use all my parts in my playthroughs. I gather way more than I need to. But I do it every single time. That's the only thing that's there. Alright. Before we do this fight, though, I'm going to take a little break. And you know what? Do you guys want a prediction? We can do a prediction. I can do a prediction on, like, how many attempts Financial's gonna take me. What do you say? We go... Do I do first try versus anything over? Or do I go, like, 1 or... like, 2 or less attempts in anything? I think 2 or less attempts is a bit more fair. I don't know if I can do this all in one shot. It's been a while. It's been a while. Can I do it all in one shot? I mean, how many times did I redo Hotel? That's bad. I mean, again, a lot of those were because of me being impatient on the subsequent attempts, but... Alright. Let's, in prediction... Previous predictions. Oh, it actually gives you your prediction history. Now, there's a few there from last time I was grinding 2013. Will there be a crash? Will there be a crash? The inevitable crash. Alright. Wait, you can do 3 possible outcomes now? You can do multiple possible outcomes. Okay. Well, that's more fun. Retry! So we want that. Go 2, and then we'll just do 3.5. We'll do 3 options. And on average, I think Financial takes me about, if I have it go smoothly, I think like 12 minutes. If I recall correctly. I could be way off on that, but I think about 12 minutes. But we're taking a break. So I'll give you guys a the 15 is probably the closest. A 15-minute span for that prediction. Alright. Get that started. get that started, and yeah, I'll go for a little break, and then we'll do the fight. So we'll be back. It doesn't really matter if I pause, but I guess it pauses the stupid timer. It's always interesting to see how long this took. How many stupid deaths have I had already? Five stupid deaths already. I've only done 9 headshots. A little low. Little low, not gonna lie. Alright. Let's give you guys some Ellie. I'll be right back. Alright. I guess I could have done a 20-minute span on that. I grabbed a snack on the break, so took a little bit longer than I thought I was going to on that. But I see one person thinks I will die at least once. See, someone believes it. Thank you, Bunny. Gonna lie, that'll be a pretty even for only 30. That's a pretty juicy payout for them. Good mods. Alrighty. Oh, let's get going though. Get our cutscene. So yeah, this is different. Because we don't have gameplay.
Right now, I'm gonna jump down there and I'm gonna clear us a path.
What about me?
You stay here.
This is so stupid. We'd have more of a fucking chance if you let me help.
I am. You seem to know your way around a gun. You reckon you can handle that?
Well, I sort of shot a rifle before, but it was at rats.
Rats?
With BBs.
With BBs.
Well, it's the same basic concept. Lift it up. All right, now. You're going to lean right into that stock, because it is going to kick a hell of a lot more than any baby rifle.
Okay.
So,
go and pull the bolt back.
Obviously, the preceding context is very different, but we still kind of get this moment to an extent.
Get around in there quick.
Which is nice.
Listen to me. If I get into trouble down there, you make every shot count. Yeah.
Not so much this part. We don't really get that from Joel of like, you're gonna have my back. I'm gonna count on you. You're gonna have my back. It's okay.
So
and giving her the confidence
there,
too.
It was either him or me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I like Joel being a little bit closed off in this sense compared to... He's still closed off, but he's closed off differently in the game. I mean, the show. I keep on switching game for show all the time.
Whole crew. The 76 lookout guy. Some fucking tourist killed him. Kill all of them. Yeah. He wants everyone to hold their ground. Watch it. All right. You heard it. Search the area. Do not let anyone through.
He's gotta be wrong. About the crew being dead. I don't see some tourists taking out the entire crew. What if they do?
Only the... That's the only thing I want out of here. Yeah.
Doesn't give a damn about this place. If anything, some tourists got lucky. We'll find them. We always do. I hope you're right.
Can't remember which guy it is that comes up here. Is it you or someone else? No, it's someone else. Okay. you're coming still. Whoop. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% certain because it's been a while since I've done this. Get those predictions in. I have too much longer. I do. I want to get back on that. It's been a while since we've done a movie night, but we do community movie nights every now and then, where we watch a movie together. No one else comes up here for a little bit, right? Should have a guy, yeah, somewhere around there. Did that break? Yeah, I think that broke. Yeah, I can even see it on the ground. I hit his fucking arm, that didn't help. Okay, you come up here. I have no idea when I'm gonna schedule the next one. I want to say hopefully sooner rather than later, but I can't make any promises, especially with, you know, I'm doing Stray Grind. We're taking a break from it for derusting Shadow. Then we're going to resume the Stray Grind. And I've got some other stuff coming up, so it all depends on like how long the Stray Grind takes, like where we are with all that kind of stuff, as to when I'll be able to schedule. You do not come all the way out here? I thought you came all the way out here. Sir, did you go back downstairs? Or are you up here? I can't remember what the fuck you do. Yeah, you went back down. Oh, someone found that guy. That kind of sucks for me. I fucked up what I like to get done here. What? You saw that? Rude. From way over there?
Keep doing that, Ellie.
Alright, get those last predictions in. You saw this has gone south. You could potentially get in on, I'm gonna fail this now.
Good job, Ellie.
And prediction closed. Did you just fake throw a molly at me, sir? Sir, did you just fake throw a molly at me? I kind of fucked that up. I could have done that so much better. I could have bricked and hit him, and I probably could have grabbed him too. Ooh, that's definitely not good. I'm reloading, not good. Aw, you moved. Not fucking good. Not fucking good. Did that guy jump out, or is he still in here with me? And also, did Ellie shoot him if he jumped out? Because Ellie shot. Whether she got him or not, I don't know. Heal? No! I'm not healing. That's nonsense. Oh, I missed. There. Well, I used up all my revolver ammo, though. No, come back in. You had the right idea. Come back in. I suppose I could use a molly. There is a molly there.
Oh, fuck!
So there's at least one. There should be more than that, though. Quit jumping back out. Ellie, can you shoot him? Please? Sir? Ellie, he's literally right here. There you go. One more. Okay, there's two guys here. Thank you for getting that, Ellie, because bullshit, that only hit the window frame. Bullshit, that only hit the window frame. I didn't even get any hit on him. Like, none of that spread hit him. Get him, Ellie. Get him. Get him. You can do it. Was that kill? I think so. Yep.
Alright, come on down.
Well, we did it in one try, but I used a shit ton of ammo, which was stupid. Okay. Let's get that payment for those of you that actually said I would get it first try.
How'd I do?
How about something?
And hey, Shiros.
A little more
Oops,
your
that's not
size.
what I wanted.
It's for emergencies only.
Okay.
I love Remastered so much. It's so much more fun to play. It just is. It really is.
Now the safety's on. Do you know how to switch it off?
I do.
Okay, you gotta respect it. This is not.
Joel, I'll be careful.
Okay.
Alright. There is a zip out. Zip out. Alright. Let's grab the health. And we can also have this conversation. I am doing well. I am doing well. How's your night going? Ellie? Today, like, this is a casual playthrough, but I don't want to wait like 5 years on you. Come here. Yes, I didn't get close enough to the body.
Whoa, Nelly. Harsh punishment.
Shit, ain't that much different than what the military does back in Boston.
I guess not.
Yeah, we there was actually public hanging in episode 1. This is just a note. The only other thing... I got the health, right? Parts. Did I get the parts in the bank? Because I so need parts, and there's 50 parts back there. Oh, I didn't get the rifle ammo. Don't forget the rifle ammo. Jeez. 2 free fucking rifle rounds? Could you imagine I forget that? Or did I grab it? I might have grabbed it out of habit, but... let's make sure. No, I didn't. Also, I didn't mean to swap it out. That's not part 2. Well, that could be interesting, and I never got my arrow back. The bodies despawned. That's one thing that sucks about playing on the remaster, though. Is not being able to loot the bodies when the fight ends. When you had this on PS4, you'd sometimes go back. Yeah, I never got to play the PS3. I don't know what it felt, what it was like playing the actual original version.
Stupid chain is stuck. Hold on.
That I cannot speak to.
There.
So I started with Remaster on PS4. I never owned a PS3. There's nothing here, right? More Remaster shenanigans. Fuck getting the cart. I don't need to do anything. Alright. We don't really get anything like this either. I mean, we do get to perceive the enemy as a threat, both from the ambush. I guess there's trucks that drive by and stuff. There's trucks that drive by and stuff to give Joel and Ellie some hint, but they don't really get much firsthand. We, as the audience, get to see the group a lot more. We get to see some behind-the-scenes stuff with them. But Joel and Ellie, other than, like, the ambush and then, like, hiding and hearing and trucks go by and stuff like that, of them searching the streets and whatnot, they don't really get too much face-to-face, like, perception of the group as a threat yet. Hey, not great. They weren't like horrendous, but yeah, I didn't really get anything too great out of yesterday's runs.
Whatever, man.
We got a couple that were semi-deep, but only one of the ones that had actual potential.
Let's go.
Yeah, it is what it is. You're just going to have to wait at least another week. Since we're taking a mini break.
Oh, man.
Ain't nothing we can
Oh,
do.
man.
I know.
Anyone eat Nature's Path cereals? Or how about
Get to that bridge.
Cheerios?
Well, at least they finally killed that couple. I was sure they made it out.
Oh yeah, there's so many fucking details I love in this that don't exist in the remake. Like, the remake has some of its own details, which are nice,
Keep searching.
but
I want to wrap this up before sundown.
there's certain ones, then there's some that are actual environmental storytelling that exist in this that don't exist in the remake that I really miss out on. We've touched a little bit on them in this playthrough already.
Hearing them talk. At least they're scared of us.
Just try not to let your guard down.
I'm just saying, it's good having you on my side. That was a compliment.
Okay.
Thanks for the compliment, Ellie. My health is so low right now. Like, I'm not, like, super critical where Joel's grabbing himself anymore, but yeah, I'm so fucking low right now. And I only have 1 arrow. Fun for me. We might have to kill the guys upstairs.
Got word from the East Side crew. Me. What about Marcus? Yeah, they're driving through that area now.
In fact, I think I will go for them first.
They gotta show up somewhere.
Because I know I'm inevitably gonna have to do it. Ain't no way I'm going completely undetected. With 1 arrow. Broke.
Fuck.
I was hoping I'd be able to do that. Ooh, 2 revolvers, nice though. Good to know that gun wasn't loaded. I do have decent rifle ammo, but I'd rather not use any. Although it's kind of inevitable. Actually, this is the kind of counter that I would like to use some. Let's pull this out first. Alright.
Joel, the guy up on that 2nd floor, right there.
There's a guy up on the 2nd floor? No. That doesn't sound like a thing, Ellie. Wrong spot. It's here. I turned early.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, God damn it!
As if I missed that. Well, that sucked. I hit triangle. You are so lying to me, game. Oh, you're still up? Thought that was the killing hit. I hit triangle in the window.
Shit!
I know, right? They do. They really do sometimes. Why am I playing so, like, weirdly aggressively today? I'm just like, I want to burn all my resources. It's kind of how I'm playing. I really don't. But I'm not playing in a good way to conserve anything. Yeah. May as well take my time with it. Sir, you had an angle? That actually surprised me. I jumped. Where are you? Oh, there you are. It's kind of wild. That's not the gun. I hate not being able to go directly into the scope. I hit the fucking barrier. I should have been crouched. That weapon sway's killing me a bit. Ellie, your movement fucking made me think an enemy was coming. There we go. Oh, wasted a shot. That... One guy came up. There's one guy left. is. My count's not off, right? Should only be the one. You turn this way.
Push through that close.
The edge of the universe and back.
Endure and survive.
Excuse me.
Savage Starlight.
Yeah.
I've been reading. That's what the hero says after a big battle.
Endure and survive.
Yeah.
Isn't the next episode called Endure and Survive? I'm pretty sure the next episode is called Endure and Survive. We're totally gonna get Savage Starlight being, or something equivalent, being introduced to Ellie via Sam instead of Ellie just coming across it on her own. Because Sam's got, like, the fucking face paint on. There's the drawing he left behind of superheroes of him, versions of, I guess, him and Henry. And the episode's called Endure and Survive? Yeah, we're totally fucking... We're getting it. It's just Ellie's not finding it on her own because we would have already had it. We got the jokes, but yeah, we're going to, we're totally gonna get it introduced via Sam to Ellie. Anyway, enjoy the lurk, bunny. I finished looting. Good. There's just the parts.
Hey, get me up there.
Wow. Pick it all up, Joel. And I didn't get backroom stuff, did I? Did I do this? I don't care about shift door. No, I did not. It's just the binding, though, right? Yeah, the rest is shiv door. And that shiv door isn't really that worth it.
Here, come here, Ellie.
Okay.
This actually went a little faster than I thought it would. Well, provided, you know, I don't struggle getting past the turret truck. Which, you know, I might die once or twice, especially because Joel's, like, fart at him and he'll die. If someone farts in Joel's general direction, he's dying.
I stayed at a place like this, back in the Boston QZ.
Military preparatory school.
Yeah, nice way of saying orphanage. I wonder what happened to all these kids.
Well, this place has been out for a good stretch. They ain't kids no more.
Meaning they're either hunters trying to kill us, or they're dead.
Or they got away.
But you don't believe that.
I believe in getting out of this city. Come on.
Yeah, if you're wondering why I didn't heal on Financial District, I only really ever heal in the game when, well, when I'm playing Remastered on Grounded, I should say, is...
Posters are everywhere.
I saw this.
First
Before the
combo.
outbreak.
You did? Does he totally gut her by the end?
Nobody gets gutted. It's a dumb teen movie.
Who dragged you to see it then?
I don't know.
I don't
Just
know.
stay focused, all right?
All right.
And we don't get it too much of the avoidance of talking about Sarah yet either. Yeah, I only ever heal if it's a combat encounter I really don't want to repeat. Or if I'm like really liking how it's going and it's just like, yeah, okay, I want to make this one count. Those are really the only scenarios. Or if I know it's just like the only way I'm getting through, like if it's a spot where I know like it's almost certain that I'll take a little bit of damage and Joel's this close to death, I'll heal then. But yeah, I tend not to heal and I just rely on when we get the full health. So I pretty much if things go well, I'll carry 2 health kits all the way to the end. I will, however, on occasion, if I really feel the need to, I'll spend, because I don't really do anything other than, I haven't done Weapon Sway 1. I thought I did Weapon Sway 1 last stream. Did I not do Weapon Sway 1 last stream? I could have swore we did Weapon Sway. That would explain why it was so aggressive. It didn't feel like it had a first upgrade. But I had swore that I did it, so I thought, okay, well, it's just in my head. I haven't played in a while. Anyway. But yeah, I'll do the free heals because, you know, remaster things. You upgrade maximum health, Joel gets full health on remaster. That doesn't exist in remake, which, I mean, I get why to an extent, but also it's a nice gentle, like, grounded exploit. That's nice.
That's alright, just keep your head down.
I mean, it works on any difficulty, but it actually comes nicely in handy for grounded playthroughs on the remaster.
You had 25 cans of bacon. You have 24 cans of bacon. Military library. Okay? Me and Ruby Sunday. I'll think about it. Don't do anything stupid.
And more remaster stuff, of course. Yeah, I did explain the Shiv glitch when we were in Billstown for episode 3 shenanigans. Also, the turret truck finds you stupidly easy, even if it's looking the opposite direction on the remake. That's one I don't appreciate. It's like, I thought you guys were valuing realism a lot now. And somehow the turret truck just sees Joel. Oh, what the hell? I had the rifle out. Derp. Well, that was a waste of a rifle shot. That was supposed to be a shotty. You're fine. Because that goes away on its own. Joel. Joel. Enter the animation, thank you. So, yeah, in the show, what do we get? This kind of ends in a way similar. We kind of do flee them, but it's directly from the ambush. We don't have all the combat encounters in between. It's just from the ambush, and then we go to them in trucks searching. And Joel and Ellie find a safe spot to camp for the night. Go, like, what was it, like 23 floors up in a high-rise to go to sleep for the night. We get a bit more jokes, and then they wake up to Sam and Henry standing there. And yeah. So let's go to Sam and Henry, and that's about it. This went a lot faster than I expected it to. Should we start derusting some Shadow tonight? What is it? 9:15? And we're not going to watch the cutscene. We're not going to watch the cutscene.
We're okay.
Actually, wait. When is less than a minute ago? Yeah, like, we should stop here then. Because we can start with this. I hit a checkpoint. So yeah. Episode 5. Tomorrow night. I don't know when this will be up on YouTube. Probably over the weekend. It'll probably be up after episode 5 has aired. But, yeah, next week's schedule, of course, will have the episode 5 playthrough in that. Yeah.